Welcome back to Apex Alchemy. Today I have a special knife for you. Um, Special it's not really that the knife is special, but I bought this knife from a pawn shop. I got it in the Christmas set. It was a 2018 Christmas set, and I got it home. I really just like the way it looked. It has aluminum handles, black and red, kind of my colors. Nice deep carry pocket clip. Made in China, obviously, but it was like 15 bucks. Had nice action, liner lock, and the deal was I got it home, and I was gonna see if there was any videos on it, and I looked up some videos on the Buck 203. That's what it's called. Don't know what kind of steel it is. It's maybe 420J, 420HC. I'm not really sure, but the deal was Outpost 76 had a video on it, and it's still up as of right now. The video's 5 years old, but you can go back and check it out. It was released, I can't remember the release date. I did look it up earlier. I was going to include that. I may link that video to this video if possible. But Outpost 76, the name of the channel, most of you probably know it. But in the video, he said he didn't know what happened to this knife, man, but it tested extremely well. Like 1,250 cuts of cardboard. He had tested a number of different types of knives. It was outperforming the D2. It outperformed, I think D2 was like 750 cuts of cardboard. He was like, when he got to the 750 mark, he started wondering what the hell was going on. Maybe they mixed the steel up at the Chinese factory and used something else on accident. We got a nice flat up here, so we're going to test the HRC on it, which is something I believe that he had planned to do and never got around to. I know he was going through some trouble at the time. At the time, he had to have some surgery, and you know how life goes, man. Life happened, and this is a very budget knife. It probably wasn't getting a lot of traction, so he moved on to bigger and better things immediately when he got recovered. So anyway, at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time every day, we will be uploading a video of HRC. We would like it if you would subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any knives. We're not discriminatory on the knives that we do. We will do cheap knives, expensive knives, all the knives, man. We want to know where all of them stand, because sometimes you run into stuff like this. I mean, this is essentially, it's a $10 knife, because this Christmas package comes with two knives, 203 and the 202. May go ahead and do the 202 in here as well if it offers the same type of clearance and a nice flat. I didn't even look at it. It's a very small knife. So we'll check on that in a second. But he was assuming that it was either a fluke with his knife, or maybe the batch ended up being maybe the steel got mixed up, and it's kind of unexplainable. Like a phenomenon in the knife community. Like it's like picking up a Ozark Trail knife and getting better results out of it than you would, say, I just messed that up. Getting better results out of it than something, like a $200 knife. And it does happen, y'all. Sometimes it does happen. I messed that up again. 1 second. It's really hard to. Let me shut up. There we go. Sometimes flukes do happen, and I had excellent results with this knife as well. I just want to say that right off the bat, man. I carried it for, I think, 5 or 6 weeks at my job, before the factory edge went dull. And I don't think I ever put another edge on it, but it is a knife that's worthy of checking out. It's definitely a knife that's worthy of ownership. They're very hard to come by. This one's testing at 59 right here. I'm going to flip it over on the other side. Let's get 2 tests off of it. And yeah, anyway, man, you know, sometimes flukes do happen. You know, and I don't even know if it's really a fluke or if it's just an old company that knows what they're doing. You know, I mean, like, obviously this was probably heat treated in China. I would guarantee it because the knife was produced in China. But the OEM that he had produced, Buck had produced these knives at the time, may have been high value. You know, 59 on this side as well, so it's a nice consistent even heat treat all the way through. It's probably pretty close to the same spot on both sides of the knife too. We'll check that out. But I always wanted to, like, you know, there was several channels like Big Red ADC. If you go back in the comments, several channels, Big Red ADC, Grateful Panic, they bought these knives off, you know, because of that video. I happened to buy the knife out of a pawn shop just out of coincidence, and I found Outpost 76 because of this video. So that's kind of why it's a little special to me. It might not mean anything to you, but like every once in a while you can pick up a Christmas box. Nice, you know, the knife is about the same weight as a bug out, very lightweight, aluminum scales, like I said, and it is a good performer. It's got a slight bit of recurve, clip point. Just you know, not everybody's flavor, but not a bad knife, man, especially for a $10 knife. I get a lot of smiles per dollar out of this knife, I guess you would say. So anyway, you guys have a good one. That's the knife for the day. We'll catch you on the flip side. Sorry if you happen to still be around. This is the 202. So this is a very, you know, much smaller. This isn't my carry style at all. Like, but you can tell whoever had this that sold it to the pawn shop, this was the one they used. It's been sharpened quite a few times, but we'll go ahead and test the HRC on it as well. So sorry for the preemptive video ending, but we do have a nice flat here, same spot. And we'll just poke it. No sense in doing a standalone video for this knife. I never carried this one. It doesn't have a pocket clip. It's just be something you could throw in your pocket. You know, there's nothing wrong with having those around either. I couldn't flip it either. It's too small. You know, it's just, it's not really my style. But it's at 58.5 on this side. Poke it here. So if you're looking for this, I do see them available on eBay every once in a while for about 14, 15 bucks. In fact, today, as the day that I'm recording this video, which is Saturday, there was somebody that had one for auction. It started at $14.99, didn't have any bids on it, had like 2 hours left. I didn't bid on it. This number is 57.5. I didn't bid on it because I already have one, but I was thinking about not necessarily this one, just the 203, but the 203 makes the set worth having to me. Yeah, and see, like, it's just it'd just be a roll open for me, man. Some of you might be able to flip it, but I don't get enough real estate to. Yeah, I'll just cut myself. But anyway, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the flip side.